name is Ankers. I have been teaching at Emmanuel for 24 years. I taught at 3 other schools and total of 7 years there. So I'm about my 30th year. I have taught a little bit at Hartsville High in the Pulse program, and I've also taught at the night program for the adults at Coker. I kind of started my love of teaching at Clemson when I was teaching as a graduate student. I went to Bob Jones University as undergrad, majored in chemistry, and then I went on to Clemson and went to graduate school in Clemson, finished with my PhD. But while there, with my wife teaching, and I started enjoying teaching the labs to the freshman chemistry students there. My wife went to a convention and she met a guy who said, "We're looking for a chemistry teacher. Would your husband be interested?" And she came back to me and I said, "Yeah, I'll consider that." So that's what led to me teaching at the high school level, and I love it, and I've been very blessed by it. You know, there's 3 different types of teachers. There's like subject-oriented teachers, there is technique-oriented teachers, and there's student-oriented teachers. Over the years, I've developed a way, I think, of connecting with the students. I think students enjoy my classes. So when I kind of make a connection with them and see them start to enjoy science and math, it's one of the subjects that they kind of go into it with a bias and they think they're going to hate it. But once they figure out that they can learn it, then they start enjoying it. And that's what I enjoy about teaching, is seeing the light go on. And we've had a lot of students from Emmanuel go on to be successful engineers and nurses and doctors, dentists, so pharmacists, in all kinds of different science areas. So that's been rewarding to see my students succeed. I generally teach 11th and 12th grade classes. I have been teaching anatomy for quite a while. That's kind of my signature class. I just enjoy teaching that. I usually teach pre-calculus, the final math class that we teach here. I have done calculus before as well. I also usually do American government. I like government and economics. I started teaching that about 3 years ago when our economics teacher left, and I've fallen in love with it. It was something that I may have majored in if I knew more about it when I was in high school, because it kind of encompasses everything. I think we're the premier Christian school in the area. We've been here since the early 60s. It's been a solid voice in our community for a long time. We have great facilities, we have a great lab, we have teachers through the years who have come and gone. Many of them have retired here that have just been legends, and I think our students get a very, very good, well-balanced education. When you look at Emmanuel, you may see us as a very small school that doesn't offer a lot, but I think Emmanuel is very deep in what it offers. We focus on the fundamentals. It's kind of like a liberal arts high school. You learn your history, you learn your Bible, you learn your math, and you learn your English. And we reinforce that every year that you're here. We don't have a lot of the bells and whistles of specialized classes and things like that. But when a student comes out, they know their material, and they know it well. When I talk to professors at college and get some feedback, they say kids today don't know how to take notes. They just don't know how to listen. They don't know how to teach themselves. And here at Emmanuel, you'll get those skills. So many students have come back to me and said, "My college classes were exactly like the classes that you took." I feel so prepared for college. The other students, they've never had a lab experience like we have here at Emmanuel. My peers in college don't know how to write papers, but we teach the fundamentals of writing and grammar. So we are very deep in the way we teach things. A lot of other schools may offer classes like astronomy or oceanography or something like that. Well, we have that in some of our classes as chapters, but do we really need all those things in the high school level? Those are things that they can focus on when they get to the college level. So here you're going to get a very fundamental foundation for your child's education. I think you should send your students to ECS because of the high academics, the high standards. Most of our students score very well above average, and to my knowledge, most of the students get into the college of their first choice. When you think about students today, there's so many voices out there. They're constantly looking at their phones. You as a parent don't know who those voices are really, because they could be listening to most anything. The media, Hollywood, everything is just kind of anti-Christian these days. So having the opportunity to bring a Christian voice to these students is just a privilege and a responsibility that's very much needed. And I think every student should go to a Christian school. They need that Christian voice in their lives.